Welcome to another edition of Achievement College, my step-by-step guide to getting you that gamer score. This is Aussie Gamer 17, and this is actually part 19 of my 100% walkthrough of Resident Evil Village. But in this video, we're covering two achievements. We're going to get the Veteran Gunsmith achievement and the Lucky Number 7 achievement. So if you're here just for those, we should be able to cover it. But a couple of things you need to have done. You need to have played through the entire game. And preferably you would need to follow my guide, the previous 18 videos, and get up to where we are. Now, at the end of the last video, we did do a new game plus save the first time you get to a save point with Duke. We saved there, and we've got all of our money that we saved up during the first playthrough available at that save spot. Another thing you want to do to get these two achievements is actually go into the bonuses screen. This is at the main menu, obviously, and go into the extra content shop, and you want to purchase the special weapon, the WCX assault rifle. Make sure you purchase that. I believe it was around, was it 30 or 80,000? Either way, if you're following along, you've got enough. We also purchased the Karambit Knight and the Mercenaries and the Infinite Grenade launcher in the previous video. So just make sure you've added the WCX and then load up the save that we made at the end of the last video in the castle with Duke, and I'll meet you guys there. Okay, here we are, guys, where we made the save at the end of the last video. If you're just joining just for this video, you want to beat the game and then you want to play through the game until you get here where you've got a typewriter and Duke. The first time you meet Duke outside, there's nowhere to save, and for those that are following along, make sure you keep the save that we made here for the rest of the game. Never overwrite the save that we made here in this room. You'll see I've got over 900,000 dollary dues, and we actually picked up a bit of treasure getting to this point, and I think we've got some treasure left over from the end of the last game that we can use to sell, and we'll have even more money. And if you want, sell everything.
Yes, yeah.
And then make that save again. You can override it, even though I just told you not to. Override it with more money if you're just selling treasure. So sell all the valuable stuff that we've collected since the last save. If you're following along, I did pick up that glass on the way, the cigars from the end of the first playthrough. So I'm going to sell all that. Now we'll have over $1 million dues.
Assemblage of life.
And we're just going to overwrite that save.
Do let me know the value.
And then I'm going to also sell some stuff just to make some room for what we're doing here, guys. First I'll show you the inventory. Now, to get the Veteran Gunsmith achievement, all we need to do is have every available gun with all of its upgrade parts. Now, you see here our M1911 pistol has the two blue little circle things. I do realize they're not actual circles, but I'm going to call them that. That means we've got both upgrade parts for that gun. So that gun is complete. We can sell it and get rid of it for the purpose of this achievement. But as you see here, the SYG-12 has 3 grayed out circles. We need to get the 3 parts for that gun. But just to make room, I'm going to sell a bunch of stuff just to make room for what we need to do. So I'm going to sell the guns that we've already fully upgraded to get rid of them. And I'm going to probably sell some of this ammo just to get rid of that. And I'm going to sell the first aids as well. So talk to Duke.
Ethan.
I'm going to sell the Wolfsbane because we've fully upgraded that. Don't forget, we're not keeping this save. We're not going to, save it with these guns gone. We still want to use these guns later, but for now, we're just going to get rid of them to save room. Make sure you don't sell the SYG-12. I'm going to sell all the flashbangs and all the explosive rounds. We've got infinite ammo in those areas anyway. And then I'm also going to sell the first aid, the healing items, just to make room. So we've got room in our inventory. Sell all of that. And now we've got even more money. We are also going to sell... No, that's it. Okay, so now we go over to the supplies section.
Take a look at my new
in here, I'm going to buy the inventory upgrade just to make room. Now, you could buy the Magnum... the Magnum ammo recipe, but we're doing recipes at the end of the game. There is a recipe that we can't get until we've beaten the game on Village of Shadows difficulty. So I'll cover all the recipes and what we need to get that achievement at the end of that playthrough, guys. So then buy the inventory upgrade. We do want to buy the karambit knife, but I don't think this will save in our inventory. But I'm just going to buy it just because I know it adds up to the right amount of money with what I'm doing for this particular guide. We also need to buy the WCX rifle that's now available because we bought it in the content shop. So buy that as well. If it asks you to rearrange your inventory, if you don't have room, do that. Then we also want to buy the ammo. Once you've bought that gun, now there is the rifle ammo recipe. And I know we can't do the recipes yet, but for the lucky number 7 achievement, we need the rifle ammo recipe. So buy that as well. Okay, now we also need to buy the guns that we haven't upgraded. So we've got the V61 custom handgun, buy that.
Oh, excellent.
We already bought the WCX, and now we also need to buy the Stake Magnum, buy that as well. Now, if at any point during this, guys, you run out of money, you don't have as much as what I've saved up, you can back out to the main menu and then load up that save right from the start and take off where you left off. You might only need to buy one of these guns at a time, fully upgrade those, then quit out and load back up and then do the next gun. If you do a full gun, it will save it for you, even though we're not going to make an actual manual save. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so once you've bought both of those guns, we need to buy all of the parts for those 3 guns that we have bought. So we're going to start right here at the V61 custom long barrel. There should be 10 parts that we have to buy. And if you've got the money that I have, we've got enough to do it all in one run. But this is where I say, if you need to do it in another run, you can separate it and do it separately. All right, so buy those 3 parts and automatically equip them, obviously. Now we're going to buy the SYG parts. There's 3 of them here.
I saw you eyeing that one.
Buy all of those.
Aha!
And equip them. There we go. Now we're going to buy the WCX parts. I think there's only 2 of those, isn't there? So buy the 2 WCX parts as well. And then buy the 2 stake parts. And once you've done that, guys, the achievement will pop if you've been following along. Once again, you won't see it on my screen. I did have to practice all this because I needed to practice all the money situation, so this would all make sense for you guys. But buy all 10 parts and that will get you the veteran gunsmith achievement, as long as you had all the guns that we picked up in my first playthrough in the walkthrough, and you got all the parts that we picked up during the first playthrough. We did get all the parts that are available in the first playthrough, and the rest of the parts are available here in New Game Plus. Now, what I like to do after that is just create a save, but do not overwrite the save that you just made. This is in case we stuff up the money situation that we're about to do. So make a quick save here as well. But don't overwrite the save that we loaded up to get here in the first place, guys. Do not ever overwrite that. I think I've said that enough now. Now, for the lucky number 7 achievement, we are going to go into our inventory and across to crafting. We just bought the rifle ammo crafting recipe, so make sure you've got that. You can buy that from Duke after you've earned the WCX rifle by buying that in the extra content shop. What you want to do is craft just 1 group of rifle ammo. So push A there, make sure you've got that. Now what you want to do is go to Duke.
Well then,
now, this can be different for you because you might have what I've got here. I've got an incorrect amount here on my... you can see there, the final number in my money up the top there is a 5. You want that to be a 0. So if I sell 1 handgun ammo, it will make it a 0. So because it's worth 15. So if you've got a 5, sell 1 handgun ammo. If you've got a 0, leave it as it is and go to the next step. So I'm going to sell 1 handgun ammo. You see there, now it is a 0. Now I'm going to sell 1 rifle ammo. We just made 20 of them. I'm going to sell 1 of them. They are worth 7, and that will mean I've got a 7. For those that don't know, the lucky number 7 achievement is for having either 777 as your final money, or I think it's 7777 or 77777. Does that make sense? Anyway, so our final number is a 7. We now want the second last number to be a 7. So what I'm going to do is I need to sell a whole heap of handgun ammo. Always make sure whenever you're selling handgun ammo for this step, make sure it ends in a 0, because even if you make a mistake, you can fix it then. We've got a ton of handgun ammo. We need to sell 60 isn't going to, so look, let's say I sell 4 of them. It adds it to 60. The second number becomes a 2.
I see.
We want that to be a 7. So then we would sell, let's sell another 2. It's only going to become a 5. And you'll see I can't do it here. We need it to be a 7. But if I sell 120 worth, we're going to automatically get that up to a 7. So just keep selling it in the lots. You can do the math better than that. I was just trying to show you that you can incrementally get there, and you can't make a mistake as long as it ends in a 0 and you've got plenty of handgun ammo on board. So now our second last number is a 7. The next thing we want to do is actually we want to go and buy or spend our money.
This is all an investment.
I want to spend my money until I've got less than 10,000. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy some. What am I going to do? I'm going to buy 2 lots of Magnum ammo. You just want to spend your money on things that won't take up too much room in the inventory. I'm going to get it down to around 3,000. So we can buy $6,000 dues worth of shotgun shells. So now our total money is under 10,000. So do that. Next thing you want to do is buy some pistol ammo. Sell. So go back over to your handgun ammo, into the selling. And this time we want to sell, $300 dues worth. If we add a 3 to that third last number, it will become a 7. So sell as much as you can to 300. Do that. Your numbers might be different, guys. Just sell as much handgun ammo as you can to get that third last number to a 7. As you can see there, now I have 3,777. If I spend $3,000 dues, we will have 777. So let's do that.
Pay me no mind.
Now this will pop on screen because I didn't practice this very last step. I'm just going to buy 3 lots of shotgun rounds to spend that 3,000. And there we go. 777. There is the lucky number 7 achievement. Lots of 7s. Either way, hope that helped, guys. Hope that all made sense. If it doesn't, post a comment if you need some help with it. I'll try and check the comments as quickly as I can.
Thank you
and
for
get
your
back to you. But there we go. We got the Veteran Gunsmith achievement and we got the lucky number 7 achievement. What we're going to be doing next, guys, is loading up another New Game Plus from our first save at the end of the first playthrough. And we're going to be doing the knife-only run in the next video. Hope you guys are excited. I know I am. I'm about to go practice it. Please come and see me do that over on Twitch if you haven't already. I could be practicing it right now on Twitch when you hear this. Who knows? Come see me. There's the bell, guys. You know what that means. Class dismissed.